What's going on, guys? So today's tutorial is specifically for Galaxy Note 4 owners only. I'll be showing you guys how to install custom ROMs on your Note 4. Now keep in mind you do have to be rooted, and you also have to have custom recovery installed. If you don't, down under the description, guys, I do have a link to one of my other tutorials on how to unlock the bootloader and install Super SU on the Verizon Note 4 only. If you have T-Mobile or Sprint or whatever like that, you're going to have to find another tutorial out there that will go over on how to root your specific device, okay? But the Verizon version is down in the description, so check it out if you want. So if you are rooted, let's just get on with this. The ROM that I'm going to show you how to install is a Note 7 ported ROM. So I'll be showing you how to turn your Note 4 into a Note 7. And not only that, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to install Busybox, how to install Xposed, how to install Titanium Backup, as well as Lucky Patcher. So if you guys are ready to turn your Note 4 into the Note 7, let's do it. Let's get going with this. Okay, guys, so let me show you what you'll be getting in the download here. This is the archive that you'll download, but once you extract it, you're going to have all these goodies here. I'll just go by one by one here. This is the Busybox folder here. Go into it, I've included the Busybox Installer as well as the uninstaller, and also the Busybox Pro Apk. So you're all good there. The next one in line is the custom ROMs. I've got the DreamUX version 3, also the version 1. Now the version 3, guys, I had a little bit of problem with that one. It kept crashing my phone. When I went to work, it would only happen at work. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it would crash every time at work. This one right here I'm running right now, and it seems to be running just fine. No problems whatsoever. It doesn't crash at all. So that's the one I'm going to be going with. I'll be showing you guys. If you want to install this and try it for yourself, you're welcome to. It's totally up to you. Alright, so here's the Datafix kernels, because this ROM is for multiple variants. You'd want to install specific kernels to actually get your data working. We'll be installing the Aurora N7 Datafix for the N910V. Down in the description there's more links to different kernels and stuff like that if you have a different phone. But this is, I'm strictly going over the Verizon variant right now, okay? So this is the one we'll be using right there. Super user, I forgot which ROM, one of those custom ROMs, I can't remember if it's version 3 or the one that I'm running right now that doesn't come pre-rooted. I think it's the version 3 that doesn't come pre-rooted. So I've included these anyway. I've included the Super SU Pro Apk as well. You simply just flash it with your recovery. That's it. Xposed Installer. This is something that I've been having problems with for a while. It would always get stuck on the logo, but I finally found one that works. It's a 6.0.1. This is it right here. I've included the installer as well as the uninstaller, and also the APK. Now this SDK23 is only for the 6.0.1. If you're running the 5.1.1, you need to download the SDK22. Alright, I'm just running that by you. Alright. @VN APK. This right here is optional. This is like, I guess this would be a totally different tutorial, guys. Alright, so don't worry about that really right now. Here's your Lucky Patcher. This is your root and Busybox checker. So once we get this ROM installed and Busybox installed, we'll be checking to see if they were installed correctly. And here's Titanium Backup. So that's what comes in the download. You get all the goodies, guys. No worries there. And so let's just go over to my phone, guys, and let's get going with this. Okay, guys, so let's just get right down to this. Now this is my this is the Note 7 ported ROM right here, guys, that I'm running. As you see, it has that side panel and all that good stuff. You can add different panels if you want to, but anyway, if you're on a ROM with multiple restart options like this one here, this one has like reboot, fast reboot, download, recovery, safe mode, whatever like that. You can do it that way if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way and just completely turn it off, just like that. Okay, so let's jump into recovery. What you're going to do, you're going to hold the power button, the home button here, and the volume up button at the same time. Okay. And there's our custom recovery there. Okay. What you want to go to now, guys, is go to up here to wipe. You see where it says wipe? Go to wipe and then go down here to where it says advanced wipe. I don't know if you can see that or not. See that? Okay, go to advanced wipe, and what you want to do is click on Dalvik, System, Data, and Cache. Those right there. And go to wipe. Okay, we'll go back, and I actually do it twice, guys. Dalvik, System, Data, and Cache. Once more. Swipe it. Okay, so now we're going to go back, back again, and now what you want to do is go to install right here. Go to install, select your storage wherever your files are at. Mine's on the SD card. As you can see right there, SD card is selected, and we're going to go into custom ROMs folder where my custom ROM's at, and we're going to install the S807 Enhanced Dream UX version 1 right here at the bottom, and then you'll simply just swipe to install it. Now this is going to take a minute, guys, so I'm just going to skip over this part. Alright, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, so that took roughly about 2 minutes, I believe it was. So what we want to do now, we're going to go down here. It says wipe, cache, and Dalvik right here. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna hit that button right there, and we're gonna swipe it to do that. And now we're not done yet, guys. We cannot reboot yet. What we need to do now is go back to install, because we have to install the Verizon version, the N910V kernel. Okay, so what we need to do is go up a level, go into Datafixes kernels right here, and we're going to pick the Aurora N7 Datafix. This is how you're going to acquire data. Alright, guys, if you don't install this on your phone, you won't have data. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and swipe it to install it. It doesn't take long at all. And every time I install something, I always go to this wipe, cache, and Dalvik right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And now I'm just gonna simply reboot the system. And guys, this will take up to like 10 minutes. If it takes longer than that, just go ahead and just pull your battery and simply just reboot your phone that way. No big deal. Alright, so I'm going to skip over this part too, guys. Like I said, this is going to be about 10 minutes. Okay, guys, so here's the ROM right here. I just went ahead and done the complete setup and everything. Went through all the setup and everything. It took roughly 10 minutes altogether. But now since I got everything, I got the ROM installed and all that good stuff. I do have data and all that good stuff, so the data works. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it back off. Usually, guys, you want to let a ROM run for about 10 minutes or so. Before you kind of install anything else, just let it kind of settle in, you know what I mean? But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead, boot back into recovery, and show you how to install Busybox as well as the Xposed, and get that thing going. Okay, so yeah, this is it right here. You should have options, but yeah, you do have the options to go. I'm just going to boot right into recovery. So you select recovery and hit OK, and that will go right into recovery. So we'll do that right now. Okay, so what we want to do, guys, is we want to go to install. Let's just go up a level here, and now we want to go to Busybox, and we want to install the installer. It's the middle one here. It says universal zip, and we want to swipe to install it. It shouldn't take long at all to do this. Okay. Always do the Dalvik, wipe cache Dalvik. Go back, and now what we're going to do, we'll go up a level and go into our Xposed Installer right here at the bottom. You see that? And we're going to install this one right down here at the bottom. This has the Xposed version 8.7. So we're going to install that. Okay, so we're done. And again, we're going to wipe Dalvik cache right there, as you can see. Okay. And we're simply going to reboot the system. Once it reboots, guys, it's going to start just starting. It goes into this starting apps deal, which is going to be starting about 200 apps. So once it starts that, I'm going to stop the video and let it do its thing. But I'll show y'all what it's supposed to do here. Wow. Okay, here we go. That's where it's doing it. As you can see right there. Let's see. There you go. Android is starting. Now it's going to go through about 259 apps. It's going to take a minute, guys, so I'm just going to skip this part over to it. It may take about close to 10 minutes. So I'll see y'all guys in a second, alright? Okay, guys, so here we go. It's all back up and running again, and it is downloading something. I don't know what it's. Okay, well, anyway, what we're going to do now is we're simply going to go over to our My Files folder right there. We're going to go into the SD card. We're going to select SD card. And now we're going to go to Busybox and install the Busybox Pro Apk. First we got to go to settings. Check unknown sources right here. Make sure it's checked off, and uncheck this little box right here and hit OK and hit install. And once it installs, we'll go back into our SD card and we'll install the Xposed Installer APK. As well as the titanium backup and the Lucky Patcher. Oh, this is taking a little longer than I thought too. Wow. Okay. Put that there, and just, it's no big deal. Okay, so we're done there. I do need to go into settings real quick because this screen keeps timing out early. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the settings here. And I'm going to go to display. Let's see, where's it at? I forgot where it's at now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But anyway, let's go to about device. As you can see, the model number is the N910V. That is the Note 7 right there. I could have swore that doggone, it's got to be here. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, touch key light. Okay. Oh, there it is. Screen timeout. It was right there in front of my face. So let's go 5 minutes just for the video. Okay. Let's go back out. We'll go to our files again. Done. And we'll go back. And now what we'll do is go to the Xposed Installer here, and we'll install the Xposed Installer APK. Okay, that's done. Go back out, and now we'll install this Lucky Patcher here at the bottom. Wait, okay, so if it says this right here, guys, just go over here to more details. Alright, this little arrow right there, and right there it says install anyway. Just go ahead and hit install anyway. It's not going to hurt your phone or anything, don't worry about it. Okay. And now we're going to install the titanium backup here. We'll install that. That's done. And we're also going to install the root and Busybox checker. Go ahead and install that. Okay. The Super SU up here, we can go up here, and if you want, you can install the Super SU Pro APK, which we're going to do. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now we can get out of this thing, and what we're going to do now, we're going to head on over to Busybox right here, because it's got to load up some. We got to see, it's already asking for root permission. See that? So it is rooted. It's a pre-rooted ROM, so that's a good thing. So it was the version 3 that's not rooted. I just give you the Super SU zip and APK file anyway. See up here at the top is loading some things up. Just let it do its thing, guys. And we'll go down here to install. I believe if I'm not mistaken, you can go ahead and hit install, but I just rather get all things loaded up first. Once we get this installed, guys, we're going over to the root and Busybox checker, and we'll check and make sure everything's installed correctly. Dude, I'm sorry about this crappy video. I'm using an S6 to record this. I need to actually buy me a good camera. I had to use my wife's phone. I tried to use my daughter's phone, and no, it's not gonna work. But yeah, I'll invest in a better camera later. There's also a box right up here, guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says Auto Update Busybox. I'm getting this glare off the phone. I think that's what's not focusing in. But go ahead and check that off. Just an auto update. Okay, now we can go ahead down here and hit install. As you can see, it does say looks like the installation of Busybox was successful. Congratulations. Okay, so we can go back out of this now, and we'll go into that root checker right there. All right, click on that. All right, so let's verify root access, see if it's properly installed. We'll hit this down here. Okay, it is asking for root permissions, so we're going to grant it. And as you can see, root access is found. Okay, and there's the root path right there. And we're good to go with root. We are good with root. Go up here to these three little lines here and go down to where it says Busybox Checker. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and hit verify. And as you can see, Busybox is installed. It even gives you the the version right there, so we're good there also. So we're just doing really good right now. Let's go to Xposed Installer here. Okay, read right there. It says in some cases your device might not no longer boot after installing Xposed. I've been having that problem, but for this particular version I have not, so we're good with this. Alright, so let's go on over to download right here. These are all your, there's I don't know how many different modules. And what Xposed is it's a way, well, you download different modules that help you to further customize your phone. I'm gonna go with the flat bar what was it called? The flat, oh yeah, flat style bar indicators. And it gives you the versions here. We're going to download the latest version, of course. So we can go ahead and install that. I'm installing this for two reasons. I'm going to show you what it actually does. Okay, so it is installed. And see up here at the top, guys? Well, anytime, let's go back out for a second. Go to these three dots there and go over to modules. As you can see right there, I got a Lucky Patcher module and a flat style bar indicator module. Go ahead and once you check these off, guys, you have to reboot your phone for anything to take effect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and reboot our phone. This won't take long. And that's what I've been saying. But you know, anyway. Okay, we're finished. Okay, so we should be all ready to go now. And what we're going to do is I also wanted to show you too titanium backup. As you can see, it is detecting Super SU and Busybox. So it does use Busybox. Busybox. It just helps the apps to be more efficient, work better, I guess you could say. I forget exactly what Busybox was, but it has to do with Linux, Linux commands and stuff like that. And this is what Android is based off of, is Linux. So, all right, so we'll give it permissions there. So if you know anything about Titanium backup, if you made a backup, you can go up here. Oh, go up here to this check mark there, and it gives you the option to back up all your user apps. That's what I did there. If I wanted to, I'd go over here to run, and these are all the apps, guys, that I had. I can just simply reinstall them with the data, everything like this. I didn't even delete them off my phone or anything. You can delete a app. You can go right back into Titanium backup and restore it the way it was. Simple as that. Here's all my apps right there, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's go back into, we're going to show you how Lucky Patcher works. This right here, this is what we downloaded off of the Xposed right here. We're going to go to battery. As you can see, you can see what my, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. Alright, you see what the battery looks like? It's just a regular old stinking battery, right? Alright, but down here, uh-oh. Hold on, this is, okay. See right there, see all these? It says Pro. If you tap on it, see, now you got to pay $2.49 for that. Nah, we ain't going to do that. What are we going to do that for? We don't want to do that. That one right there is $2.49. So all these extras are $2.49. But right here, these three right here, you can go ahead and you can set. You can come down here and hit apply. Now, as you can see at the top, the battery is sideways. Alright, so what we're going to do with Lucky Patcher? Well, we're going to get these for free. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go into Lucky Patcher here. Alright, it's asking for root permissions. We're going to grant it. Want to update? No, I'm not going to update right now. Okay, so here we are. It'll list all the apps and what can be patched. Some of them, like the root checker, has Google Ads and in-app purchases found. What we're going to go with is the flat style bar indicator. As you can see, it says there are in-app purchases. Like I said, when we went to hit the Pro version, it asks for $2.49, right? So let's patch it so we don't have to pay that. All right, so we're going to open that up and go to Open Menu of Patches. And now we're going to go to where it says Support Patch for In-App and LVL Emulation. You see that right there? Right here, guys? I hate when it does this. Let's see. Holy moly. This is ridiculous. I need a new camera. But anyway, it's the third, it's the 1, 2, 3. It's the second green one down right here, guys. Okay, we're just simply going to hit that. And right there, I cannot believe this. It's that reflection is what's messing me up. But anyway, it has apply right here. That blue bar right there is apply. Just hit that. We'll patch it. Alright guys, so we're done with that. Once it gets done, just hit OK. Well, you can go to launch if you want. Just go ahead and launch it. Alright, so we'll go to battery again right there. And then we'll try one of the Pro versions right here. Okay, there we go.
And what is it saying? It says, do you want to try to get this item for free? Just hit yes. And there you go, guys. As you can see, there is no mention of Pro at all. We'll try a circle battery right here. And we'll go to apply. And as you can see, I got a circle battery now. And you can also go with these little dots, whatever that is. And hit apply. And now we got little dots. So that's what Xposed does. You can download different modules to help customize your phone, like this right here. You also have different, like the date and time. You have the sound, alarm, Bluetooth, all these other little things you can go into and mess with. It's really cool. Also have one for the CPU temp, which will display your CPU temp up here at the left hand corner, which is really cool. And then you can also go in and set what colors you want it to be at certain temperatures and all that stuff. Pretty neat, really neat. And that's and two, Lucky Patcher. That's how you use Lucky Patcher, guys. You can actually go to a game, and if there's an in-app purchase within a game, you can actually patch it or create a modified APK file, install it, and go to buy whatever is in that game, the in-app purchase, and it will ask you to try to get this item for free. And you can actually, most of the time, majority of the time, guys, 98% of the time, you'll be able to get it. So that's it. Let me go to settings. I wanted to show you some more things here. There's also go to display. You have fonts. You can go to fonts here. Now the version 3, you only have so many fonts, but this one right here has like maybe 4 times as many fonts as the version 3 does. Okay, so here's all the fonts, guys, you can choose from. It really goes on and on and on. Oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe about 400 or 500 fonts, I guess you could say. And this is no joke. Like say like this crazy one right here. Let's go with well, if it zoom in right there, it is beautiful every time. Let's try that one, and I hit apply up here, and there we go. There's that font there, as you can see. Pretty weird looking. We go back into display, fonts again. And the only thing, you just got to sit here and wait. But guys, you get the point. Let me just go back out of it. You get the point with that, right? Get the point. Let's brighten this up a little bit here. Go back out. Let's go down to about device, and you can go to, let me make sure I got this right. Hold on a second. Okay, there's the Android version there. Baseband version is the N910V right there. Kernel is the RAM kernel. As you see, build number is the Note 7 Aurora version 2. Come down here to build. Wait a minute. Let's see. That might not have been the one. Hold on a second. I think it was. Okay, just go to here to build number and let's see if it works. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now if you tap on that about 7 times, that will unlock an extra option here, guys. It's called the developer options. You can go into here and just check off the USB debugging here, and you're good to go there. Okay, so that's it, guys. Here's your side panels right there. You can actually you have your people's edge. Whoa, You have your task edge, edge panels there, app edge. You can actually go here to settings, and you can actually add more panels if you want. See all those you can choose from, and you got the weather there, everything. The ones checked off is the one I have right now, but that's it. I mean, pretty cool, guys. It runs really smooth. It's a really good everyday driver. It really is. So that's it. I hope I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. But there you go, guys. I hope it helps you out. Getting some a cool ROM put on your Note 4, turning it into a Note 7. Has a uninstall harmful app. Let's go into that because you remember what I said. Just go into more details here, and just go right there where it says keep anyway. Just keep it anyway, guys. It's not gonna hurt you, all right? You have your different I forgot what they call that, quick menu or something like that, whatever it is. But anyway, yeah, this works really good. All that good stuff. So that's it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hope it helped you out. And this is Bobby signing out. Y'all have a good one.